The earliest ones were unforgettable.
Miami, how do you like us now? The Heat are in the NBA playoffs, and they win their way in. They win their way in.
In some years, the moment itself was magical.
Yes! He won it! He won it! Dwayne Wade won it! The Heat reach 50 wins, and the Heat have clinched the playoffs.
Its arrival has always represented the beginning of something special.
The ball game is over, and Miami has clinched a place in the NBA playoffs for the 13th time in 21 years.
Over the course of 30 seasons, the end goal may have varied, but the primary focus for every playoff aspiring Heat team has always remained consistent: clinch. For without participation, there can be no ultimate celebration. The sheer necessity of securing a spot can never be taken for granted. Not for a team that knows all too well the pain of missing out by a single game. Not for a franchise that has spent an entire year dedicated to the goal of not feeling that way again. Not for a team that knows others would gladly take their place. So tonight, the Miami Heat again have within their hands the power to clinch a spot in the playoffs. No matchup preparations, no playoff planning. No white-hot joy begins without first taking this most important step. It's a simple truth with an incredibly straightforward proposition. Win, and you're in.
Right now. Oh, did you just cue it?
I hit it.
Mercy. Defense leading to the give and go. Oh, Dragic, get it. And Tyler, a part of that action right here. This time, he's looking for Hassan inside. And it's nice guys are looking to get it into it.
It is the vision right there. Tyler took his time, waiting for him to get the great post-up position so he could just hammer down with that righty hook.
More Hassan in the first half. 4 of his 9 went in. Nice little putback action right there. Heat up 5 after 1. Let's go to the second quarter. Wayne Ellington coming in on a little bit of a 3 drop. It's waning now. Gets a Galachis.
And the screen by Kelly O cracks him open there to give him the space.
Nice work right there. Inside to D-Wade. And then Mr. Collins, South Florida's own. Helping with the nip and tuck feel of this contest.
Young fella's got some talent, Jax. Inside and out. I like Collins' game right there.
Hawks lead 56-52 at the half, third quarter.
Oh.
Hassan, he checked it too. Paused him, put him away. Where's Clark Kellogg right now? Nice work.
Oh, the hesitation move by the big fella. Totally composed.
Oh, mercy. And then more Collins. Will land one basketball, not afraid in the tree.
Does a nice job screening, rolling to the basket, or can pop out with that 3-point range.
And how about this little ball movement? Dragic.
Gorgeous.
He wanted that ball a lot earlier in that sequence, but sometimes false reports coming back to you. Now we got a rip. Going to finish with Double J off the spin. It's in. James Johnson, 10 points on the way to victory. Let's go to the fourth quarter. You heard Coach Bud talking about that young man, Dorsey, for 3.
Excellent move, just clearing himself right there to create some room.
Muscala, lovely chicken dish, I understand. For 3. Oh, this stuff is getting dicey, baby. Bembry putting the Hawks up 8. This is where I thought things were a little rough. But then, as John told you, when the 307, not the 305, but 307 mark hit, mercy. Here we go. First, Dragic to Double J. 98-92, 2:47 to go. Then more Double J in the paint.
Just wearing him down with that body, big fella. Give him that 250 pound.
4-point game, 2:28. Then Hassan defending. Get that rock to Tyler. Trifecta, you betcha.
Nice decision, too. Tyler was set, had his feet ready on that catch and finish. Jay Rich setting him up perfectly.
But he kept shooting. He missed his first 3. He made that one. And then, come on, keep it rocking. That's how you do it, big fella. Then defense, going to win this situation. Jay Rich. The password is Rich.
And you know what I liked about that block? Didn't come across the body with the right hand where maybe picks up the foul. Went up with his left hand on the right-hand shot of the player Lee there, and that is a big-time winning play from Jay Rich.
One more. Need one more stop. Can you get it? With a half-second left, absolutely you can. 8 blocks by the Miami Heat. Just 1 for Atlanta in this one. And those last 2 by Jay Rich. His 2 in the game. So critical to seal the deal. Take a look at the box score. Nice action by the Miami Heat. Once again, as we've gotten used to now, 5 guys in double figures. You got another 2 with 9, another one with 8.
Get the critical stops when they needed to. In that final 3:07, they held the Hawks scoreless, and they did it with a combination of good one-on-one defense, communication, excellent rotation, and here's a closeout situation, and then coming up with the all-critical defensive rebound. If you're not coming up with that, you're not closing out the possession. It's great having the big fella in there, too, because he was able to do things like that, which is erase layup opportunities. And the Heat went on an 11-0 run during that 3:07. So it's about making plays down the stretch, and regardless of who you're matched up with. Look at JJ having to guard a much smaller player. Communication here with Hassan running the ball handler right towards him where he could be a factor and perhaps rebound the basketball. But making plays on the defensive end, forced throughout the course of the game. They were able to force 18 turnovers and come up with 31 points off those turnovers. That defense needs to be more regular, Jax. What we saw at the end of the game is something this team can duplicate. They just need to be more consistent, particularly scoring the basketball. Not a lot of balls going through the basket, but it was Goran off the dribble. He loves teams that play with pace. He just wants to keep running, and he was able to get out in the break and make some positive things happen. He winds up scoring 22 points to lead the Heat. Went 9 of 14 from the field, 3 of 4 beyond the arc. Look at this triple right here off an excellent dribble handoff type screen there by JJ. And just crafty enough to get his own rebound, find the holes when he has to be competitive. That's what you love about Goran Dragic, making winning plays to get 10 rebounds. And the big fella. This is a guy who came in, I think he came in with a bit of an edge, which he needed to have after what transpired the day or 2 before. And he played hard. He made his presence felt on both ends of the floor, whether it was blocking shots and getting rebounds or offensively just hammering down. He had the advantage, the physicality on the inside, and he took advantage. Had 18 points and 12 boards. Did a great job getting in the paint, 7 to 13. I love this Hassan Whiteside. I want to see more of this, too, because he has to play that engaged with that kind of energy to play and be that much of a factor.